Talk 22. What it do?
Goody.
Man, we back here, man, for season 2, special edition, limited kickoff. You know, we only do it big when we come. Only way to do it is do it big. So we here with a special guest, man. This shit is well anticipated. People been waiting for the first season. This is the first season.
They've been waiting.
Introduce yourself to the people, man.
No, it's DOOB MUSIQ. I've been waiting for real. We've been waiting the same amount of time, I guess. We about to get it cracking. DOOB MUSIQ, Top 22. It's happening. It's going down.
What it do? So, man, first of all, we gotta kick it off, man. The people want to know. You know what I'm saying? And all they've been asking is, what's up with DOOB? So we gotta kick it off with where you was born at. If you were saying we're gonna get into it, you know what I'm saying? Where you was born and what hospital that was, and from there, what hood you went to?
Yeah, that's funny you asked that. As soon as you said which hospital I was born at, I thought of this old tape. My mom used to have this tape. I guess she got a tape made. They used to make these tapes. You know what I mean when I say tape, though.
Like a cassette.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, she had that when I was born, but I think it was McGee.
Okay, up the hill district. Alright. Period. And then from there,
McGee, baby.
McGee, baby.
Yeah, I'm from McGee. They dropped me off in the hood, bread up. You know what I mean?
Straight to the hood from there.
Straight to the hood from there.
And so shit. So how was it growing up in the hood? Like, what was school like? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you remember back that far? Like first grade? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
School was always popular to me. I felt like that's where everybody was. That was my age. I ain't like missing school. I only missed school when I was suspended for real. I wasn't the dude to skip. Even when it came to high school, I wasn't a big skipper or nothing. I was in there.
So you was ready to go. Like, you wanted to go.
Bro, every time I missed school, every time I'm suspended and I would miss school, I would be bored, bro. By 12 o'clock, I'd be bored. It'd be 12 o'clock. I'd be waiting for niggas to get up, come from school. I'd be at the bus stop. I'd be at the bus stop, like. So back in the day, school was fun.
And what type of guy was you though? You know what I'm saying? Was it ladies man?
I was.
You know, so what was it like? Fire sports? How was it?
I was in sports because, I mean, that was some neighborhood stuff. I wouldn't call that no school stuff because I played 1 year for school, 9th grade, and I was over that. But
that was later on down the road. You actually got serious. Like, I'm gonna play some shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, alright.
But little league, I played little league, GBA. Steelers. You turned out.
Red Rock Association. Okay,
first one.
Falcons. Shout out to the Falcons.
Shout out to the Falcons, but I remember the Steelers. It was getting real crazy. But that was all good. But when I was young, I was born bow leg. You know what I mean? So in like 7th, 8th grade, I had to get a surgery done to get my legs corrected, like straight. And when I got that, they told me like I wasn't planning on being able to play football at all. And that's when I took like 6 months. I had to learn how to walk again. I was.
Some folks don't know this shit.
Yeah, my niggas know that because they used to always come over. My mom used to always. You know, I couldn't leave. They come over, they know there's pizza there, there's fucking all the games. We turning up, she had the TV in the front porch sometimes, the back porch. I was like wheelchair bound, so it was like, had to have the homies come through. And that's where we sparked a lot of interest in even starting before music. You know what I mean? And when I came back from that, I did play football for 9th grade 1 more year, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same, bro, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I just now got done learning how to walk 6 months ago, and these niggas been walking for 14 years, you feel me? So it's like, it ain't the same, bro.
Disadvantage was there, it wasn't nothing you could like have, you know, you just had to call.
I could have probably, to be honest, I could have worked hard, you know, and been back regular like by 10th grade, but the passion wasn't as strong as
the drive to do that. There was something else going on. So let's talk about what else was going on.
We was making fucking music.
So and how did that come about? Like, you know, some people they just be writing all day and they don't got no from studio or somebody else to go to. Or how did that come about with y'all coming together and start making? Because y'all was in what, 9th, 10th grade, making music. You know what I'm saying? So how was that?
Well, for me, I'm gonna bring you when it started for me and then a group.
Okay.
Well, for me it started. For real, it all started, I was, like I said, I missed school unless I was suspended. So it was like, and I wasn't suspended for just anything, I was a class clown, you know what I mean? I'm like, I got in trouble because I got kicked out of class. Meanwhile, I got kicked out of class for doing some silly shit. You know what I mean? Just silly shit. Nothing too serious or nothing. You know what I mean? But man, what was that? How I started music. Oh yeah, I'm being bad. I'm on punishment. I'm on nigga, you in the crib. So what I do? I'm in the crib. I got a computer. My dad ended up getting me a piano. So I taught myself how to play the piano. And this is like 7th grade, bro. So I'm self-taught how to play the piano, certain songs. So I'm just like wilding people out when they come through. They think I'm Zaytoven, but I'm not. I know like 7 songs. I know I got a rotation, like nobody around and hear this one. Get crazy and then be like, oh, he's wild. But that went from like diving into wanting to be something to do with music, you know what I mean? And I started recording my little sister, because she was there, you feel me, I was on punishment. So I'm like, damn, we boom. I started recording my little sister. She was recording me at first. I was like,
recording on because this is back in.
Yeah, bro, look. We was fucking recording off 2 radios. we use one to play the beat and one to record on the tape, right? So we'll have it boom, and it's like, I have this a certain volume, boom, and it's like one take the whole song. And then after that, we put in the tape that we recorded on and putting it in a player one and putting that one in the other joint. So now we playing that and then we record. Yeah, so now we recording like ad libs and shit because the radio's already playing the first tape. Yeah, so it's like. Yeah, we was doing that. At the end of the day, it sound trash, but it was sound trash. But since it was something, niggas was like, "Oh, it's kind of crazy," and we went from that to like little computer mics, like we got like this like $10 to $15 mic from like Kmart or some shit, and started fucking with that in the computer. And you know, by that time it's like 8th grade, and I'm not on punishment from 7th to 8th. So. I end up we end up coming just fucking with music a little more, even the homies. So we in school, and it's like me, I was in like 7th, 8th grade. I had classes with like Mac and like certain niggas who was like started a little group, just start rapping and everything ever since then. And then Slice was already DJing because his dad was the man, DJ Slice. If y'all know Big DJ Slice, shout out the young DJ Slice, shout out the Big DJ Slice. Big DJ Slice used to get the hood on fire back in the day. I'm telling you, back in the day, my dad used to, man, niggas used to have it on fire. But back to our generation, Slice get to making. He's not a DJ, just a DJ. He making beats. He making beats. He was making beats at the crib. He was like the first. Yeah, he the one that really had all the professional programs. Like, so he came through me and Grammy's crib, like, and loaded us up.
Like back with like Fruity Loops and like.
First started cracking on for us. Like, this is like 8th grade. We're like, and like Slice came through. He came through me, Grammy, and Icy's crib, throwing us FL Studios recording programs. We ain't know shit about this. He's like, oh yeah,
give you a pack.
Straight up. He got the man. He was getting them off of like LimeWire, Beer Shirt or some shit.
Napster.
And he was plugging the hood in like. So we started making music, little hits if you ask me, because it was like so much of us, and we so picky that we ripping on you if you're saying something wrong, like we doing all this. So by the time I leave this room, it's kind of like, I don't say flawless, but we got a group of like 4 to 6 niggas, and they all didn't let it go out, not presentable. So it's gonna be kind of likable to the audience, like, you feel me? So, I mean, saying it was hits is kind of opinion, but it was nice.
I was about to say, to a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? You know, back in school, it was music for us, and it was something to listen to, and it was definitely something to ride to. And if you could play it over and over again, you had it on your MP3 player or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and that's when we started, it was just a nice time with like MySpace, and like when people were really like blew us up to our age, the more schools was like that Facebook. I mean, that MySpace, people go to your page and have your song on your page. That lit it up. That lit it up because it's like, you go on there to somebody's page on MySpace, the song is playing off top. Yeah, the song playing off top, and niggas is just trying to find out what song is that.
And it's you.
Yeah, because
So how'd that come about with the name Real Rap ENT? Was that the first initial name? Oh,
the first name was Kurt. The first name was The Squad. The Squad. Truth. When we was first The Squad. And that's when we first started rapping together down Grammys. It was The Squad. Then we went to...
And who was a part of The Squad? Who I came with that?
That was like me, Young, Streets, Mitch, Slug, Mac, Keish, Grammy, rapping. Grammy was rapping on The Squad. Yeah, and it was hard.
We still got some of those?
We still got some. Grammy got all of that shit. Grammy got every single song.
That's what's up.
Straight up. And Jamie, the boy was this nigga. Jamie was Grammy's step or god brother. He was nice. He was nice as fuck. He used to be spazzing.
And what made y'all transition into Real Rap ENT?
Well, it went from that. It was just too basic.
Okay, The Squad was like, alright.
It was like, we didn't think of that for real. We just, it's a squad, so we said The Squad. So we just switched over. And then we was Money Ad for a little bit. And then it wasn't original enough for us, so we was just in school texting each other all day, like, man, everybody ain't know what. And this is what ticked it off. Like, Grammy said something to me, like, text me, like, we'll just texting each other what we think. And we'll say hey or nay, like, before group messages. So it was just like 7 different messages. Niggas was popping.
This is a good phone era.
Straight up. So niggas was there trying to figure out through those. And we, Grammy texted me like Real Rap Music Group or some shit. And I'm just like, and I just text him back like, what about Real Rap ENT? And then he's like, that's alright. He said that's alright, but he said yeah, so this is what I did. I text everybody like, niggas is saying Real Rap ENT. And niggas was like, I mean, if everybody saying it. And niggas like, if everybody saying it, so I'm like, yeah, I mean, everybody saying it. So that's what we just roll with, like.
Yeah, that's that debate here. You know what I'm saying? No questions, y'all like, hey, what about this? So.
And it was that from there, nobody said no, we just was rolling. Because it was like, I don't know, it was rolling. We felt like the meaning meant something, because we was like, off top, yo, like, there would be people that never heard our music and just know us from whatever and be like real rap and like chuckle and then just like, nah, like, go look at our CD, we had the hood shit, we had shit for the females, we had, like, bro, I was like 14, 15 when I wrote a jam called Letter to My Father. That was a church, like, it was like a church, it was a church sounding beat.
Gospel,
yeah, it was like, yeah, it was crazy, it was like,
went on it.
And I straight went on it, and it was like, we hitting every angle. This is real rap to us, you know what I mean? Because when we came up, it was like a real big group, for sure, a group wave. It was groups everywhere. Right now, it's like a solo artist kind of wave. There's more solo artists than groups. But back then, it was groups heavy, and it was also like more of a rap variety of music. You needed a CD to hit every angle. Nowadays, people were cool with just, you know what I mean, rap into a one song kind of wave through the whole CD. Before, it wasn't like that. You needed shit for everybody. And that's what we was doing, so yeah, that fit us. And we wasn't faking about shit, motherfucker, that was going on.
I was about to say, what we know, I mean, we kind of don't know, but, I mean, let's talk about it. What was the climate like making that music, and y'all being from where y'all from, and city people adapting to it? Like, how did they pretend the movement wasn't no subtle movement, it was a big movement, so it got out to the city, so how was that interaction?
Alright, how that even happened was, off top, we would like perform. We started performing, like we had songs in the hood. It's like, so we like, all right, we want to go out perform. We was doing halls in the hood, but it was like, no, we gotta get to the city, and nobody was trying to book us. Nobody trying to. This is you gotta figure. The only real rappers at this time I'm talking about is like Wiz Khalifa, Owie, S Money, and F Block.
Okay.
And like SCO and shit like that. Right, this is that time. Like, so it wasn't a lot of them. And yeah, niggas wasn't trying to fuck with niggas from Bread Up. So it was like, alright, fucking about like, throw it, fuck what we want. The niggas wanna play favoritism. We gonna throw our own parties so we could perform. We was throwing our parties just to perform, bro. Straight up. Like we wanted to perform.
Just to showcase the talent.
Bro, we just wanted to perform, bro. So it's like boom. Once we got into that started a whole new business venture. But yeah, we started like, man, we want to perform. We started parties, and we got a big school. In our school, you know, Woodland Hills, it was like a nice demographic of black and white people. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was bringing people to the city already, and they was having people come through. And that's where everybody's seen this. Everybody's seen where we was at. Like, if you look back on YouTube, there's this, type in like Real Rap ENT Party. And that was like our first party at Club Dreams.
Real Rap ENT Party.
Yeah. Shoot to the footage of that real quick.
Shoot to that footage.
And we're gonna come back. Yeah. And then there was the 804. People that fuck with niggas no matter what. Like, and that's what kind of person I am. Like, you could rob somebody, you could rob my next door neighbor every day. You ain't rob me. And long as you come correct every time you see me, that's what it is. Everybody handle everybody something different. Like, so it's like, that's how they was with it. They gave niggas chances and niggas be booming out there with the parties and everything. But now it's a whole different way. Anybody will book niggas now. It's like, it's a whole different atmosphere. Local rap is cool now. It's different. This was when local rap wasn't cool. Niggas ain't want even a local rapper on the flyer back then. You know what I mean? So we was really bringing our own crowd to have a party.
Right. And then so this is later on back to like what years this is later than 05.
Yeah.
So this is where this is the climate in that time is kind of hot, steamy. You know what I'm saying? So how did y'all be able to maneuver throughout that? Because most niggas wouldn't be able to last this long. It's 2018.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? The rap movement is still there. That
still strong.
Real Rap ENT is still there. It's still moving strong. There's a whole bunch of more adventures branching off of that now.
Right.
So how was that? How was I able to stay? Everybody wasn't staying cool, calm, and collected, but the people who needed to be were. Yeah. So how was that? You know what I'm saying? Having those talks with each other, like, we just gotta
keep. Oh yeah, that's just easy because it's like you gotta figure like. The shit that shit will happen that's like people will see that's like crazy. That shit was happening on the regular in the hood type shit. So it wasn't really like a fight ain't crazy first of all. Like a fight is some shit that happen in the hood every day. So it's like if we out there rumbling niggas in the club, we was just rumbling each other 2 days ago. So it ain't that crazy to us. But at the same time, the next day we come back and we figuring out what we about to do the next time. We ain't really linking up and talking about that. I mean, that's the thing niggas might not know. We don't sit around and talk about dumb shit basically. We ain't talking about like shit that we can't control.
Yeah.
You can't control you throwing a party, getting the security, getting everything for it to go right. Breaking up fights ain't my job. And you know, niggas, it was just a certain time where a certain age where it's like if my niggas is fighting, I'm fighting anyway. So it's like it was. I mean, we young, we wild, reckless, and it was crazy. Yeah, it was like, and then I figured we was going to these parties like 30 deep.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
So it's like,
it was a lot.
Come on, it wasn't even a worry even about who's riding because 30 niggas can't stump one person. But it was just the fact that I think we last this long because it's like we don't take L's, bro. No L's. Period. Like that's why I think, because I think, I mean, you end up getting washed away if you out here taking L's, out here getting extorted, none of that. Every time.
Under a rock. They under a rock.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like never happened. And don't have us on defense because we'll still end up the bad guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a couple times we.
And how does that feel to know like no matter what, like even if it was defense, they still gonna be like, yo, them niggas.
Because at the end of the day, the person who take the L don't look like they was on offense. So you feel me?
That's deep.
And if you ain't taking L's, it look like, all right, so somebody poking me right here, poking me, it's annoying me. I'm like, so poking ain't that serious. Chill. You know, chill. Still poking me. I turn around and knock this nigga out. I look like the bad guy. Because everybody's gonna hear about the knockout.
Damn.
That's how I
hear about this shit before.
Yeah. Nobody don't hear about anything before, so that's how it be. You know how that. I don't know, man. Everything is stories anyway. If you wasn't there, so it's like, you know.
Yeah. And that's why I said, how did I feel? Because motherfuckers gonna be knowing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of this shit.
Yeah, a lot of 100% of this shit nobody knows. It's
like,
cool.
No, I didn't see you there. You know what I'm saying?
It's cool because I feel like there's people just gonna talk and make up their own stuff anyway. We used to play a phone called telephone on the bus. And they'll go around the bus within a minute and it'll be a whole nother sentence. So it's like, you already know how that go. From that game, you just gotta. My perspective, you gotta know. I can't handle with somebody's perspective. They get hit with some news and they just believe in the fuck out of it. I don't even believe the news that's on TV, cause I ain't there.
Then to go, then they'll split it to somebody else and add 2 cents of sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then they go on fuck around, probably act like they was there.
Crazy.
So it's like, I mean.
So and around that time, everything I guess was starting to cool back, so everybody could cool their heads, cause then niggas got to the point where niggas in 11th and 12th grade now. You know what I'm saying? Different shit matters.
Yeah, but it was like, I don't know. You just can't always control everybody. I'm gonna say that. You can only control yourself, and all my dogs was on point. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
So it's like, period.
True. And you end up graduating from.
Oh yeah, true. End up graduating. You know what I mean? I went down. It was like that, but I've been like that since you know, since high school. My senior project, I made a beat. I had 120% on my shit. Straight up, I went in there, computer. Shout out to Slash. Put my laptop up. Load that FL Studios that Slash put on my laptop. Loaded that up and showed them how to make a beat. Sample some shit. My teacher I sampled that Computer Love. And niggas was going crazy.
Yeah, that's the next.
This was back in 09.
Yeah, that's nice.
So niggas was going crazy. Oh, 100%.
And so what after that? From graduation, then on to
graduation. It was basically parties, shows, gaining fans. That's all the niggas been doing since then, basically. Working on those.
Just any venue you can get, just hitting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the clock changed. Once you do it for so long, you know what I mean? You start off being like, all right, I want to perform. You perform a lot, and then it gets to a point where, all right, I want to perform good. Then you practice your performance, you know what I mean? You might get your little water bottle, like, oh, see what you do, see what look cool in the mirror. And then, all right, you go out and do that a couple times, and after a while, it's like, all right, it got to be more of a plan. You know what I mean? It got to be more of everything, because everything's independent now, you know what I mean? Before it was like, you could go out and do these little shows and that's it, and get a deal. Somebody fucking around, get a deal off of a performance, a couple shows, but now, you gotta move yourself, you gotta hit those shows with your own merchandise, sell merchandise, and get paid for your shows, so it's like, yeah.
Cause you even started implementing some of that, like started doing your own clothing and stuff like that, and how was that? And what's the name of that, and how was that?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, moving farther along, the beginning, I was focused on a lot of group shit, you know what I mean? So I wasn't really dropping no solo shit, and then I started dropping solo shit again, and I came out with my Young King CD, and then I just noticed like, it gotta be a movement, like, so we, in Vegas, I come up with it in Vegas, we in Vegas, me and Mac in Vegas on this rooftop party, and we just drunk, boom, both got a bottle, you know what I mean? Dude, we feeling good, you know what I mean? Talking on shit. It's only two of us, like when you're young, and nobody in around, it's just like all the vibes, a whole nother atmosphere come around. So it's like, we just was like, man, we on some Young King shit, man, we out here, boom, boom, we just saying that. And all I remember is waking up the next day, like, this Young King shit was on my mind, like, and I stuck with it, came back to the crib. Grammy asked me, oh man, what you bring back? When Grammy asked me what I bring back, he ain't talking about nothing physical. He talking about what I bring back. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I got this Young King shit, I'm on my way. Came on my way to his crib, went on the porch, pen and pad, I'm drawing the logo. Just thinking of shit. Got Google up, looking up different shit. Came up with something, sketched it out, took it to my man's, got it printed. Yeah, now we got hoodies. So one time, buying a lot of all my hoodies. The first patch I'm giving to my dogs, need like at least 12 to 15 hoodies just to give out for free. Everybody around me need them on, so they know what's up.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Yeah, and after that, I mean, it's a price on it, and it's like now you got merchandise with a CD. So it's like that helped me too, because people is buying shirts that don't know shit about the CD, but you getting the CD with your shirt. You getting the CD with your shirt,
and
that's what I put in. That's what I put in with the when it comes to pricing and everything. I'm like, all right, boom, these shirts. Yeah, I can sell the shirts for 15, but I could sell the shirts for 20 and give them a free CD. They don't know they paid $5 for my CD. Here, now you just feel like you got something free now. I mean, it's just certain marketing. Yeah, marketing. You gotta just sit down and just be like, all right, what get me at the end of the day? You know what I mean, and I ain't a dude that been out here, you know what I mean, on the streets my whole life. So it's like, I worked in places, bro. I know how businesses market shit, bro. I worked at casinos. I know how, bro, a lot of stuff get put around for you to do this one thing that the person with the event wanted you to do. And you looking at all these things to draw you here, and it's like, this is all they wanted. They just put these other things around because they know that you wasn't, if they showed you this off top, you wasn't gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? It's like, straight up, like, there's people that I sold my shit to, because I've been, in colleges, you know, it's right after high school, so I know people in college. And they fucking with that, so to send them something, they got friends that want something, I'm sending them up there. People sent me back about the music. Like, and it's like, I know off top, if I would have walked up to them with my CD, it would have been something else. They would have rather got to it when they wanted to, or it just would have been something else, kind of vibe than, oh, I got a shirt with a free CD, let me pop it in, hold up, this shit hard, and really come back and tell me that shit. But let me tell you again, remind you to bring it back a full circle. I only wanted niggas to hear the music. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh wow, I don't know that shit with this shirts, hoodies, all this shit. That's strolling all the way back to the music, man. So it's like a business is marketing, it's all this shit that make your head explode.
That's a fact.
True.
So how many projects you done so far?
Solo or group too?
I mean, all together. Any ones you been affiliated with?
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
I've definitely been on, like, group wise, I've been on at least five CDs. And my own solo dips, like CDs and mixtapes, is probably like 4 in itself, 4 or 5 itself. But the thing about it is, all of them is under DOOB MUSIQ. And I'm gonna we can get to that name switch too. Okay. All of them under DOOB MUSIQ, and I just switched the name to DOOB MUSIQ because it's just like you said, niggas been in it for a while. Niggas, and that name came up when it was what niggas was, like I said, 15, 16. Niggas was that person then. I'm not that person 10 years ago. You gotta. It's all about smart shit. You ain't about to hear my shit. You ain't about to see my name. I don't want no perspectives. You ain't got to see my name and think shit besides it's music. Know what I mean? Because it's like, I unwind something different. Like, it's not, I don't need you to even, I almost need you to not even know I'm from the hood when you listening to my shit. I just need you to listen to my shit. You feel me? So, that's why I took off the look, edit the music. Because I listen to a lot of, you know what I mean? I come up with R&B was popping, bro. So, to keep it real, like, I'm listening to massive R&B, massive rap. Like, that's what I be fucking with. And yeah, Music Soul Child's hard.
What's some of your favorite? You know what I'm saying? Your favorites, like growing up listening to certain people, like
growing up, like off top, like the first music I probably was starting to even like rock with, like that turn made my head turn was like NWA type shit. My dad used to play, then like Lauryn Hill type shit, all that. I got 5 on it, all that shit, man. Yeah, cause growing up, you know, parents had some cookouts, already playing music, you getting into it, like so. But it was like a lot of groups back in the day, both. So you hearing 702, you might go from hearing 702. That's a R&B female singing group. And then next thing you know this is how we do it on Friday night. So yeah, niggas was fucking with all that great shit. Like, so yeah, that's all my inspiration be coming from those days for real. Like, basically from when I started tagging on the music to like the Nelly when Nelly started to get popping and shit. Like all my inspiration come from back there. Besides like a lot of people don't know, I like Mace. Like my first favorite rapper was Mace.
Mace. That's like Eminem's favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Like,
and then my second.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's your favorite rapper.
It's about to get weird, bro.
Lyricism, like that's real. Like.
Yeah, I fuck with Mace. And my second, like after him, you get over artists if they don't come out for a couple years. Like after him, my favorite rapper was Kanye. And then I mean his beginning stages. And then after that, I mean everybody's favorite rappers like Drake or somebody now. Mm-hmm. So I mean, but what take me onto them for real is like just like the honesty for real, like the see-through shit. Like you could almost hear the honesty. You know what I mean? If you could hear like some shit like when Kanye first came out, come on. Raw. And on top of it, the main thing when I go into rapping, like of course I like Cassidy and shit too, but. And that's when I started rapping was like when Cassidy and shit was out. That's when I started. So I started like bars everywhere. And then like I started to fall back into my, like I guess kind of find myself because like I said, like the Doob Luck phase was, my whole time my name was Doob Luck, I was making music for people. I was making music I think people would like. Now I make music that I like. Whether you like it or not, it's stop. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's how I move. I started moving like that with everything because like I got in a spot where I was just thinking too much, and sometimes you just gotta let go because I was thinking like good times to put like, no, I ain't about to post this music in the morning. I ain't about to post promotion in the morning. Nobody ain't up. Meanwhile, I get up, I check my fucking phone. Yeah, somebody's like me. I'm posting that. You know what I mean? Somebody's like me at the end of the day, so I'm posting it because I know that when people go in the studio and they make their music, at the end of the day, you spill your emotions out, and if it go gold, platinum, those are all people that felt like you. You know how like nowadays on what's popular online, people saying, when such and such said something, I felt that shit. You gotta just be like,
no one's ever gonna feel where you coming from if you don't put that shit out.
Yeah, if you're trying to say some shit, not even trying to say some shit they'll fuck with, but just like, yeah, saying some shit that they will fuck with, like, yeah, that's just like
saying some cliche shit. You know
yeah, cliche shit.
That come from a genuine substance, some type of soulful place.
Exactly, and that's what I'm on now. That's why the last couple, I just came from the studio. The last couple of drums I wrote to was all samples. I'm building this soulful wave real quick, man. Let people know this. It's my lane. Stay out of it. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it. Nobody is not fucking with me in Pittsburgh because I'm not in y'all lane. Maybe y'all fucking with somebody in y'all lane, but ain't nobody in my lane. Nobody ain't doing that shit. I want some other shit, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. I want some soul food. I'm a soul rapper. Oh, soul rapper. I'm saying shit.
Ain't no
touch your soul, nigga. Straight up. I'm from the streets too. It ain't. So I ain't no nigga with a backpack and an afro, nigga. You know what I mean?
The credibility is there.
The credibility is there. So it's like, that's what I'm on now. And people's fucking with it in a more broader stance. Like now, since I'm making music I like, I'm pleasing people that I don't know. You know what I mean? See, I had to learn that though, bro.
Before you was trying to make music they like, it was people you know. So you gotta think this thing gonna like, or this one gonna like this. And
exactly, but
that's funny. That's some good shit.
Yeah, because
you learn that shit.
Yeah,
you learn that.
It's wild, bro. It's like more people's like me than like a group of people. More people is like an individual. You feel me? So you can't make Pittsburgh songs and think the world gonna fuck with it. You gotta make a song about you and the world will fuck with it. Basically. You know what I mean?
People are like people.
Yeah, exactly. People is like people at the end of the day. And it's like, yeah, all of that is, yeah. Music is emotions, straight up.
Yeah.
I done fuck with a song. I done hated a song when I first heard it, and the next month be like, this is crazy. It went over my head. It went over my head. Like, it just be like that.
That's just deep.
Yeah.
And so what's the last project you just did? You put out a video. You put out something.
Oh yeah, I just put out. I mean, I put out some shit. Hold up, man. This come with a story, yo.
Talk about this shit.
I just spit that shit at the red, like some shit. I mean, I'm just spitting bars, about 16 to 20 bars. I mean, on the ad about comic news. And I just had to get it off my chest for real, you know what I mean? It was just like, I got so much songs, shoot videos too, they all gotta get unraveled though, you feel me? I got formats for them all. And I just need to get something out there, bro, cause like, off top, I still see niggas don't be trying to, let me put it like this. Niggas is, I ain't gonna call it full out blackmail.
Okay.
I'm not gonna call it blackmail, cause then that would be me. Look, people I started to notice people are deciding not to fuck with me to be in favor more with someone else. Not cause, but these people that don't know nothing, but just want to stay away from it. You know what I mean? Media people. You feel me? So
I see what you're saying.
So how I'm a nigga
with. Won't do that here.
Yeah, we won't do that here. And I'm a nigga with an attitude, yo. So fuck all y'all niggas. Nah, but like, yo. So straight up, I'm like, oh yeah, let me spit some shit. Let me go, cause I had this shit for these radio stations, bro. And it's like I done already had a radio tour, but when I had a radio tour, it was Cal U, Pitt. It was a college radio tour. I tried to do like basically a podcast tour, and that's when you first hit me up, and I was setting it up. And when I was setting it up, I got like 7, and 6 of them is doing some funny shit, bro. Doing some funny shit. So I'm like, fuck all y'all. I'm like, fuck all y'all niggas, man. Look, for real, yo. That's type shit get me. That's the only, like, you wanna make me mad, that's how you play with my music, man. That's what's gonna make me mad, cause at the end of the day, I'm out here doing all that. You feel me? Don't have anything interfere with that shit, straight up.
Facts.
Straight up, so yeah, I wasn't fucking with that.
Yeah.
At all. So yeah, I ain't fucking with that shit either. So if I hit you up, and my message collecting dust, motherfucker, keep that there. Straight up.
Talk 22.
Talk 22.
And that was the last visual we got. Is there any more? Is there some projects coming out?
Yeah, there's shit coming out, man. There's a motherfucking different color shirt coming out every week. There's a motherfucking different show coming every month. There's a motherfucking, I'm about to shoot a video on the 17th. So I'm about to drop a video. Cause one thing about me, if y'all go to look it up, y'all can type of DOOB MUSIQ. I never really had a video with.
It's like a plethora of video.
Visuals. Bro, all together, bro, I probably got like, group and me, I probably got like 5 videos, bro. Yeah. Never had a video wave. So it's like, I always was like, I don't know, I was so focused on music. I got more CDs than I got videos. That's crazy. Most people don't get to do that. So it's like, I got all my material. I'm just ready, man. I'm ready to fold, man. Get ready. It's a Young King season for sure.
It's a whole
Young King season.
And how's the Berg Boys affiliation and all that moving on?
Yeah, well, Berg Boys, I mean, the affiliation's cool. DJ Spills, I rock with DJ Spills. Flack, shout out to Flack. Now I don't really know the rest of them. Feel like that. Spills did my last project actually, my last CD. Little EP I dropped at the end of the year. Shout out to DJ Spills.
Nice.
He did that. He be fucking with niggas too, man. Man, DJ Spills did big shows with like, and once again, like people with fans that I don't know personally, like, yeah. So he always like DJing somewhere with people I don't know's in the crowd, and I always fuck with that. Cause at the end of my song, he's beside me, sweating just like me. Like,
he's out there.
We out there, man. We getting real intimate on stage. It'd be crazy. I gotta make it to a DOOB MUSIQ show.
You got some planned up. You got some booked up. So what's the next one?
My next show is June 16th for Young Blue.
Oh,
Young Blue.
Open up.
Yeah, open up for Young Blue.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, sure.
Where's that gonna be at?
That's at the Adolf Club Elegance.
Facts.
June 16th.
Club Elegance, June 16th.
Hopefully this come out before that. If it do, motherfucking make sure you there. And if it ain't, you missed out. Yeah, bitch. You missed out.
Man, facts.
Straight up.
So shit, man. Anything else you want to tell the people, man? Anything we miss out on?
Look,
something you want to tell them?
We got a lot of shit coming out, period. Like, this section. When I say my section, I'm talking about the Valley. That's my section. I saw my section's the Valley. We just dropping shit, alright? And I ain't saying that's my section like I run it, I ain't on no Takashi shit. You ain't gotta check in with me. We just dropping bombs, man, period. Like, that's all we worried about, dropping bombs. Everybody had their turn, motherfucker. Let's get it. Straight up.
Facts. That's
Straight
a fact, man.
Straight up.
Shit, we appreciate you here on Talk 22, man. We appreciate you, brother.
No doubt.
Already.